welcome everybody to the, sorry to make you jump back there, to the spring, as we like to call it. This is the open mic that's a great partnership between the Sandy Spring Museum, Institute of Musical Traditions, and we're happy to be here. It's one of the great things you can do before Thanksgiving. It's just, there's no turkey served and you'll still enjoy it. No relatives to argue with, just good music. And what better way to start than to have our engineer of the night kick it off. And that's my introduction for Rowan Corbett, who's going to be playing banjo tonight. If you know Rowan, he plays several instruments, but this is Rowan on banjo, and not just any banjo. I'll let Rowan tell you about the banjo. Take it away, Rowan.
Howdy. So yeah, this is an old S.S. Stewart banjo that I got at the House of Musical Traditions maybe about a year ago, and it's from 1896 thereabouts. I'm gonna start off with a couple of original tunes, Husker's Bucket and The Dark Water. Thank you. This next one is called The Clockmaker. All right. Thank you all. So welcome to the Spring Open Mic, and we're going to go get started with the rest of the list. I think next up we've got Stephen Hunt. Is that correct?
Welcome to the Sandy Spring Museum of Mike Tuesday, Thanksgiving edition. All right, I'm gonna play a couple songs. So that's I think what we're all gonna do. So. So you can use them as pocket squares also, just for anyone who didn't figure that out already. Okay, I did this one a couple weeks ago, but I'm going to do it again. Ro didn't get to hear it, I think. So this is, you'll recognize it maybe. I didn't write this. feels so weird, sweet love and pain. She might make love, it's all the same. These sweet feelings drops my finger. It's the pressures of frustrated. Think I'm gonna go on and go on down. Really ain't no use in me hanging around. These sweet feelings drops from my finger. That's the pressures of frustrated. That was Manic Depression by Jimi Hendrix.
All right. There you go. So we have a new performer, new to our open mic, and it is Hayden. Where are you, Hayden? Get it? Where are you, Hayden? Thank you, Joey. Do we have a Hayden back there? I'm beginning to, I think you nailed it. Last name is Jet? Jex. Hayden Jex? Okay. Well, if no one objects, we'll move on. Who's next?
So I guess that would then actually be Jules Bland.
Oh, man, that is the perfect, I mean, for somebody to cover for, yeah. He'll come up with his own mic. All right. How many of you, by a show of hands, are not driving anywhere on Thanksgiving? How many of you are not driving on Thanksgiving? In other words, staying local, not getting out on 95, not getting out on the Beltway? Good. Anybody here went at one time or goes to Sherwood High School? Welcome. I put it out to you to bring your masses, bring your folks, because apparently a couple years ago there was a once a month open mic here that Sherwood ran, and now we're once a week, and you don't have to do anything except, as you're about to do at some point, show up and play. So please, skip the homework. You know, you need a note. You know, I'll write the note. Jules would write the note in a moment when he gets a mic.
I will do right by the notes that I can. Homonyms. Synonyms? I don't know. Man, that is
All right.
some dank Lysol Clorox.
Hey, you know, if it doesn't kind of make you eyes
If you
blink,
can
and
see, you're not doing it right.
that's right, yeah. So we kill every germ before it's time. All right, Jules, take it away.
Okay, it's all mine. I'm taking it.
Give us your worst stuff tonight.
Okay, sure. And then that'll whet everyone's appetite for next week when allegedly I'm doing more than 2 songs. Allegedly. Yeah, I may just do 2 really long songs.
Get the lawyers in here, set up your contracts.
Okay. Gotta get my lawyers to draw up something, get it official, you know. Oh, man. Hey, what's the deal with airline food? You ever notice how they only serve it on airplanes? We're all in this together. High School Musical, the highest of school musicals. My strap is in my bag. I was lied to. Imagine someone else playing right now and me doing all this shit over on my station. Thank you, Rowan. Rowan, our stalwart steward of the Sanguinistas. You're a vampire now. Spoiler alert, Rowan is a vampire. That happens in season 3, so. Oh, it's right there. Okay. I don't think I got it, guys. It's close. Take off both your shoes and clothes. I follow, undo, corkscrew, drink from the half of a broken bottle. Lately we're running out of time, aren't we? Smoking often and calling out all guilty pleasure. Well, let's keep talking, anything to stop clock watching. Lately we're running out of time, aren't we? Crazy for running all the while. Maybe let's forget we're running out of time. I'm off like an aeroplane. I'm licking your postage stamp again. I'm using my right brain, and I'm praying that we don't crash. Who knew I'd come so fast? So what if a 2-pump chunk can't last? But I made it to 3 and a 4, close to 5-minute fantasy on a short-lived flight, making love on economy, making love on economy, yeah. So no jumping conclusions. I don't think that's no solution. Let's get backwards, forget our restless destination. Let's live in the moment just this time. Could we just spare 1 minute of our time, or maybe let's forget we're running out of time. I'm off like an aeroplane. I'm licking the second wind again. I'm using my left brain and I'm riding on my wrongs. I'm yearning to turn you on. I've been working on getting you off, so get on board now. How can I guess by the subject of the better predicate that's been left unsettled when the matter is too delicate? When my loneliness is evident. Ow. My loneliness is evident. Yeah, 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 and it's you. You're running through my mind. You make me crazy. Oh, the joy. Whoa, 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 oh, the love. Whoa, 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 all this noise right here. Oh, whoa, 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 oh, the love. Lady, dreamer, you might be the soundest sleeper tonight. Sleep tight and build your nest upon my shoulder. It's weird to end a song on an R. Hooray! All right.
Take your time.
Hey-o, that was not supposed to happen. Okay. So like I said, I'll be here next week. I was going to be here next week anyway, but I'm like playing more than. God, this is why I don't talk. Because you know the thing. But what is the deal? Boo! Boo! Stop being a person. Stop it. You're bad at it. All right. Something sad, right? That's what you were saying? Whoever was just saying something? They wanted a sad song? All right. Yeah, that's better. This song I co-wrote with Joss Whedon. Loyal viewers will get it. But like before he was a known sex pest. Allegedly. Am I going to be 2 for 2 with messing up? Yes. Well, this is what the song sounds like. I didn't mean to scare you off. I'll stay gone till you move on. I never seem to care enough. I'm not built for this. Spread too thin. Oh, oh, oh. And this hollow heart is caged to see is what could have been. Baby, I'm not flying, just falling with style. So don't start you crying. I'm not worth the while. Always meant to get around to living well, but break this spell. I never spent the time I found. I threw away all my yesterdays. Oh, and this hollow heart is caving in, and all that's left to see of me is what could have been. Baby, I'm not flying, I'm just falling with style. So don't start you crying. No, no, I'm not worth the while. Thank you. Oh, is it still on? Abolish the Senate. It's undemocratic. It's ridiculous that we still have a Senate. It's just there to get in the way or to support white supremacy. So if you're fans of that, oh, fan of white supremacy in the House. All right. Oh, that's what you get. Yeah, I love white supremacy. That's my favorite punk band. Abolish the Senate. Yay! And the presidency, but, you know, baby steps. And it'll take just as long for me to get off stage.
me up. Yep. Almost. Yeah, there it is. All right. That was Jules Bland, in case you were wondering. And this is Kate Buckholt, in case you're wondering. And how many of you have seen Kate before? Hand raise. All right, those of you that haven't, get ready for the real experience. Here it is. Oh no, a little bit of make you nervous? Don't expect anything. Just be the vanilla Kate Buckholt. How's that? No. All right, take it away, Kate.
Thank you. I'm actually, after all that, I'm going to do one in song form, but really all my songs are really just my poems, and then I tend not to do them in spoken word, so I'm going to do one in spoken word, and then I'll do one in song, so, yeah, hope you don't mind. Okay. What holds me back from my center? Striving or a need to myself paint a picture? All I truly need is nonfiction, to learn the lessons, to not flee but instead cool heated kitchens, to not get caught up in what I'm pitching. Sometimes just listen. I'm finding splinters as I ask where and when they are from. Why do they now come to my surface? I must pluck them and then repurpose. I'm excited, not nervous. I'm imprinted by precursors, by my own cursive. Express and release, yet give space because it wasn't just me who was seized. I hold the present moment, and in the knowing of its value, sense of jasmine like a flower that blooms at night, I can shrink right into myself as the sun shows, as if I'm suddenly afraid or ashamed of my own shadow. The witching hour allows for purifying battles, so I'm nothing but thankful. I'm part of a greater cycle, in or out of human tandem. I'm pedaling, definitely not settling, and patience is a part of greater trust I'm currently learning. I can wait for an oasis. I can taste liberation from my damage and also then what replaces it. I've reached the final stages of it. It's just scar tissue in the shapes of things that once hemmed me in to tailor fit again and again. All those outfits are down to the very last thread. And I'm sleeping in a different bed. A river of light now runs through what was desert or dead or heavy as lead. I am an old soul. I am big and bold, and yet still fragile and little and sometimes hard to hold or hold on to. Because spiritually, I am like a rolling stone. I am my home. And without effortless equality, I'm always moving right along. Healing hurting through a song or sonnet or other process or crystals in my palms. I have mantras, not mottos. I can't tell tomatoes from tomatoes. I don't know what to call it. Or if I'll feel back to normal 2 days from now or tomorrow. Certainly no longer. Corrective grace takes the place of this feeling I can't quite look at my face after a certain date. Regardless of who may be coming to, I'm awakened for something new, to give up my judgmental expectations of what I should and shouldn't do and be sure first of what I'm giving and to whom. I will live, no longer live through it. I will give without the ego's need to prove it. I will maintain movement so I never lose it. I'm sometimes a teacher, but always a student. The end. Thank you. This one I do in song form, and it's basically about like life-changing loss, whether through like abuse or loss of like a loved one, like in my case, my mom, and then sort of like the grieving process, and then also kind of going into the rebirth after that, you know, as you will never be the same, but you have to kind of move forward, and it's kind of about all of that for me. So this is called Grief Ghost.
Boy, 50 about that money.
I'm still in stitches, don't make me laugh. Just make my wishes come through, come true. Over troubled waters, I've been burning bridges. My wound is healing, that's why it itches. Scrapes and scratches on backs and badges, I never asked why the sadness. Well, for God's sakes, they were all such savages. It'll take a lot to bring down those averages. Plus, I'm out of almost all my bandages. Can't cut my damages, can't get the management. I've been abandonment, I'm just now dismantling it. And the loss at times leaves me leaning, at others learning. More than that are the differences in or just past grieving, in staying or leaving. Leaving me. I got it. It's all good. Oh my God. Oh no. What if I started over and you pretend that I didn't do that? Remember? Oh.
Boy, 50 about that money.
Sorry. Oh, God. I'm still in stitches, don't make me laugh. Just make my wishes come through, come true. Over troubled waters, I've been burning bridges. My wound is healing, that's why it itches. Scrapes and scratches on backs and badges, I never asked why the sadness. Well, for God's sakes, they were all such savages. It'll take a lot to bring down those averages. Plus, I'm out of almost all my bandages. Can't get my damages, can't get the management. I've been abandonment, I'm just now dismantling it. And the loss at times leaves me leaning, at others learning. More than that are the differences in or just past grieving, in staying or leaving. My past is dismissed from leading me. Just read me, I'm a loose leaf. Something's eating me while I have loose teeth. I was ruined by my truth speech. No one likes those talks they preach. No matter how brief, my pen overheats and beats a path that leads to peace. My feet won't bleed at this pace, plus I'm clean. Look at this face, I'm ever me. You're forever free. Memories are like needles of an evergreen tree, hanging on like quills of me. Not for long, my barks must breathe, my limbs must reach, my little twigs must touch, my many roots must eat, and they are still so buried and run so wild and deep. I must just be a ghost against a shadow with the weight of a feeling, never and always here. I barely and never stop hearing or seeing clearly. I'm bereaving, I'm a big believer in grieving. You see, I've been saving up, looking up, taking stock, loving tough. Enough. I was next to cell between a ghost and a shadow, can't you tell? My shadow became my soil, my soul, my sun. My ghost was done. I was once more born. Big light, my life, my walk, my path is really not so dark. My steps were right, much more was left and then was now. And I am full and well, and I am my soul and in my soil, my body whole. I love, I am filled, I am held, I grow, I flow, I know I am, oh so I know I am still always yet never gone. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, now we did it, I think.
Let's give it up again for Kate Buckholt, y'all. You can check her out on YouTube, Kate Buckholt, Pin Bleeds. All right, give us a moment while we get things reset here. There you go. Next up, we have Andres Guerra. Are you sure, sir? Okay. Maybe we can swing back around you later.
So, there's a couple things that happened in that performance that was cool. I asked Kate, I said, in the middle of your performance, fake a mistake so people understand how you handle a mistake. You notice she didn't start cursing. She didn't say, oh, that's it, I'm done. She didn't storm off the stage. She took a breath, kind of reset a little bit. That's what you do. The beauty of this environment is we're all kind of a family, you know, and we're all learning. Except for him, he's out of the family. Yeah, all right. But anyway, seriously, it's different than a performance where you know people have paid and they walk in and you have to be spot on. Like you not wanting to perform tonight, come back or think about it. You know, it's a good learning environment. You know, and it you know, this thing about natural ability. I don't necessarily like that phrase because when you talk to people that supposedly have so much natural ability, you find that if they're a guitar player, they're playing 6 hours a day. If they're a singer, they're rehearsing 3 hours a day. You know, and then when they finally get up in front of a stage, oh, hey, look at that, in front of an audience, they have natural ability. So anyway, I've been around the scene long enough to know that natural ability comes from hard work. So. And again, you guys, you know, again, speaking to the Sherwood crowd, bring your friends out, you know. This is a great opportunity, really, to try some stuff. I mean, we keep it clean. That's about it. You can do goofy stuff. I mean, originally, Kate's first piece, that was one where you didn't use a track. And I've been listening to her for a while. And without the track, for me, that worked great. Because I wasn't, in a weird way, distracted by the track. I didn't have to fight through it, and you know, so I hope you do more of that. But you know, this is the kind of exchange that can occur with all of us. All right, where are we at now, Rowan? I think do we have Doug coming up for a minute?
Yes, we do.
All right.
Doug Peach, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. This is Doug Peach, who's the regional folklorist representative here at the Sandy Spring Museum. And Doug's the reason that IMT came into this venue and said, yes, we'll partner, we'll do an open mic. We want to do this type of sharing, because certainly only in Sandy Spring, Doug and I think the area is sort of neglected, that there's all this potential out there, and we just got to get it, and we got to reach it, and we got to bring people out. So that's why we're here. Take it away, Doug.
Well, hey, everybody. I don't think David could have said it any better. You know, it's been such a wonderful partnership to work with the Institute of Musical Traditions and Rob's Open Mics. And in the spirit of Thanksgiving, just coming up in a couple of days, I can say that I and my colleagues at the museum are grateful for this partnership and grateful for the program that this partnership has produced. But I also want to share that this partnership and this program would not be anywhere without you. So when you are registering, when you're at home and watching this program, please think about making a donation to this program. Your donation is going to help us continue this program and continue this partnership and continue this really wonderful music going forward. A couple of just housekeeping things. We are here every Tuesday, but we are going to take 2 weeks off like many people for the holidays. So we won't have programs on December 28th and January 4th, but we'll continue up right as the new year begins that Tuesday afterward. I encourage all of you who are here in the museum to please go out into the hallway and to see what's here on the tables. This is our holiday gift show, our fine arts and crafts gift show. It opens tomorrow, so you can't buy anything tonight, but you can go and see all the great things that are out there, and please come back and purchase some great things for the holidays for your friends and family. So with that note, we have a featured performer tonight. Really, really excited about it. It's a little bit different than we thought it was going to be, but it's going to be even better. Shall I say that? This is McKinley Corbley, and she is half of MLEMON. We'll send it to right over to you.
Thanks, Doug. Wow. Handsome crowd. Thank you very much, Doug. As this lovely gentleman mentioned, my name is McKinley. I am one half of a musical duo called MLEMON. The other half was not feeling well, so as of last night, I realized that I had to improvise and figure out something to do on my own. So I hope you like it. I just came from tuning pianos for 8 hours, so it's ironic now to me that I will be playing more piano. Also, if you haven't been to this building, it's really lovely. You mentioned the craft show. There's like little felt hats and stuffed animals and whatnot. It's very cute. Okay. So we just put out our 5th studio album. It's on all your streaming services. It's our 5th album in 2 years. Gotta turn myself up a little bit. There we go. So this is one of those songs off that album. It's called Should I? And if you like it, again, please go and listen to it. I told myself I'd sink or swim. If I took the plunge and still breathed in, would I get high? Or would I be dry? If I hang myself out at the zoo just to find myself something to do, would you still cry about a lazy eye? If I charmed our snakes each one by one just to see if we could have some fun, would you sisters say hi? Would you sisters stop by? I'm feeling like a bar stool supporting anybody who feels like a fool, trying to be cool. Live the golden rule. That's why I'm a crutch for you, my baby blue. If I took myself to feed the birds, to throw away all of my rotten words, would you walk by, offer up a sigh? If I tossed my coins into a well and took a hammer to the wedding bells, could we still try? Could I say goodbye? If I wrapped my lips around a gun just to see how you kids still had fun, could we still try? Could we still try? I'm feeling like a bar stool supporting anybody who feels like a fool, trying to be cool. Live the golden rule. That's why I'm a crutch for you, my baby blue. Thank you. That was all over the place. All right. Weird. Okay. Thank you. So, I promise not all our songs are that sad, but that's just, I love those chords. It was really, that's our Jeff Buckley song in my mind. This one is called Octavale. I can't tell you why it's called Octavale. I don't remember. It's just kind of spooky. So this would have been better for Halloween, really, but I don't know how many people have Thanksgiving songs. It's hard to say. Heard the octavale calling your name amidst the drowning thought bubbles, and constellations try to spell out all your scars. I think it worked. It worked like a charm. And then I'll do a little dance for you in an empty room. And I'll do a puzzle of you that no one wants to do. And I'll eat the words for you with a silver spoon. And I'll howl out loud for you under the killing moon. And if I kissed a hummingbird, if I never said a word, if I said my prayers backwards, if you wove evening fog out of the tangles in my hair, if you use railroad tracks to build some more steps on the stairs, could you take us there, down where there's no more air? I'll do a puzzle of you that no one wants to do. And I'll eat the words for you with a silver spoon. And I'll howl out for you to the killing moon. And I'll howl out for you under the killing moon. And I've got a siren's mouth for you from the ocean blue. And I'll trade my gold for fools so we can dig them too. And I'll bake a cake for you, and I'll eat it too. And I'll howl out loud for you under the killing moon. Spooky, spooky, scary skeletons. All right. I would just like to give a shout out to Dave because he's wearing the scarf that I knitted for him, and that makes me really happy. Touche. We're just thankful all around. It's the Thanksgiving miracle. Yes. Okay, this is another one off the new album. It's the second to the last song, and that's another thing. All these songs are very like fleshed out, full band, million tracks. They're a pain in the ass to mix on my behalf. And this one, I mostly just have a lap dulcimer, which my good friend Stream Orstrom gave to me. And yeah, and I had it for a long time, and it never appeared on an album. So mostly it just needed a feature alongside the other like 20-something instruments that we have on our album. So again, if you want to check it out. So this one is called Goodnight Mountain. Alone again, in the shadow of the mountain, as I send all my love to you, my friend, all my love. love to you, my friend. Oh, quiet highs and quiet lows, ever way with the river flow. It ain't so bad here on my own, thinking about the things a mountain knows, thinking about the things a mountain knows. So as you lay in bed and rest your lovely head, think of me and you'll see me coming around the bend. Think of me and you'll see it ain't so bad here in the end. But then again, your better days are still around the bend. And until then, I'll dream of you, my darling friend. I'll dream of you, my darling friend. Don't let your sorrow shake your hopes into hate. Think of me and you'll see your happy days just around the bend. Think of me and you'll see I'll be your friend till the very end. So as you lay in bed and rest your lovely head, think of me and you'll see me coming around the bend. Think of me and you'll see it ain't so bad here in the end. Thank you. There's like an alternate dimension McKinley who only plays folk songs and probably gets popular a lot easier than genre hopping the way we do. But that's not as fun, so, you know, this is a jazzy one. I have never really played this on the piano before today, but again, had to improvise, last minute changes, you and me, Kate. So this is called Oh So Special Extraterrestrial. It's about dating an alien, as I'm sure many of you can relate to. Oh yeah! Got a lot of alien couples in here, I like that. It's fitting for this room, for our viewers at home. It's like a big octagonal shaped building with a really nice high ceiling. It's quite lovely. And as Doug said before, it's definitely, you should come check this joint out. So thank you for being such a lovely crew. I hope you like this last one, and I hope you stick around for all these other lovely performances. Oh, thank you. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Here we go. Make sure I got that. See, these are some jazz chords. His eyes so big they reflect the Milky Way. got tales from the ether and gifts from far galaxies. He's got passion as deep as the secrets of the seven seas. Will he lunch and supper inside his UFO and kiss on the lonely hills of old abandoned Pluto? Leaving me moonstruck, losing my senses, I'm all out of chance to keep my feet grounded, 'cause I am so starry-eyed and hypnotized by this charismatic cosmic guy. Cosmic guy. He's got me sleeping in stardust and swearing by Venus, our planetary princess of love, 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 love. He's got me sleeping in stardust and swearing by Venus, our planetary princess of love, 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 love. And now I had a nice little outro planned, but my phone might have turned off wherever it went. Oh. There it is. Okay. So, after taking his hand, the earth fell away without a trace of my remorse to mar the velvet of space. We visited pastel planets and solar storms, wormhole highways and asteroid resorts. We honeymooned on the far side of the moon after he proposed with the ring of Saturn. So to your God's gray earth with all its dismal war, I will not likely ever return. We broadcast all our favorite hits to stargazers far and near, and he even let me leave a lipstick smear on Halley's Comet before it disappeared around the helisphere. We have so much space to room, my music astronaut and I, so we can boogie through the final frontier until the day we die, singing moon la la la, moon la la la, moon la la la, moon la la la, ooh. Thank you.
All right, so we normally we would pass the bucket around while you're playing. We forgot to do that, so you have to play one more song, or you don't make anything.
Oh,
And
shit.
to say, no, don't say that. Oh shoot.
Shoot.
Yeah. So, and here's my challenge to you, because I know you know these songs. $50 for a Bob Dylan song. Huh?
You know.
McKinley took part in a Bob Dylan tribute. Bob is still touring at 80 years old, and we did an 80th birthday, I guess back in May, down in Tacoma Park, and McKinley did some Dylan songs, and it was on piano, and I'm giving you a chance to find one.
I can do Neil Young.
No.
I can do. Wait. You're lucky I brought my binder.
Yeah, I mean, even Paul Simon wouldn't work.
I do have Sound of Silence in here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh.
So we're actually, since we're flexible as a group, we're going to come around and do one more song. If everybody wants to do one more, we're happy to do one more with you. And we think it's a good idea. And let's see. Oh, come on, you got
Dude, I was not prepared for this.
I
Again,
know.
I got a binder
This you
full
never
of
know.
covers.
See? You never know
I
what'll
must
happen.
have something. Golly. You're killing me, David.
McKinley also plays accordion, but I paid her an additional $50 not to bring one. So, you know, we got that going for us.
At that point, it's just me blackmailing you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't have any Bob Dylan in this binder, Dave.
Oh.
Okay, now we can make this work. What
Yeah.
song do you want?
Oh, no. Pick one that I don't remember which ones you did on night.
Well, I can do a different one. Come on.
Hmm.
You were like, don't do any of the popular ones. Those are boring. So.
No, that was you can do a popular one. When we did the tribute, we had 5 different artists all covering Dylan, and of course, we tried to pick stuff that was a little bit more unusual for Bob.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, I got I've got Hard Rain's Gonna Fall. I've got Ballad of a Thin Man. Oh, that would be fun.
That's Ballad Thin Man's too long.
Yeah. Blown in the Wind. I've got Buckets of Rain.
Oh yeah, Buckets of Rain. That would be good.
Okay.
That would be
Buckets
good.
of Rain it is.
That's good. That's a great song.
This guy.
Covered by lots of people, but very rarely do you hear a woman singing it. It's interesting. This is good.
We're out there.
All right. Cool. Thank you, McKinley. The bucket is passed.
Now you really can't hold it against me if I can't do it. This is not a good key. God. David. Oh, David. Okay. I'm transposing this in my head. There it is, okay.
Buckets of rain, buckets of tears. I got all them buckets coming out of my ears. Buckets and moonbeams in my hand. You got all the love, honey, baby, I can stand. I've been meek and hard like an oak. I've seen pretty people disappear like smoke. Friends will arrive, friends will disappear. If you want me, honey, baby, I'll be here. I like your smile and your fingertips. I like the way that you move your hips. I like the cool way you look at me. Everything about you is bringing me misery. Little red wagon and little red bike. I ain't no monkey, but I know what I like. I like the way you love me strong and slow.
Rowan, if I'm accompanying Mr. Justin Heath here, is it easier if I stay on this mic? Either way. All right, I'll just stay here. Say hi, you're the main act, dude. I'm accompanying you.
Okay, so McKinley will now act as piano accompaniment
No,
for
just vocals.
Justin Heath, who's behind me. And it was a very famous moment in House of Musical Traditions where these two were behind the counter and Justin was playing guitar. There wasn't really anybody in the store. And McKinley was singing. It was a jazz number. And the phone rang. So right in the middle of the song, McKinley picked up the phone and said, "House of Musical Traditions, may I help you?" And that ended the song. It was a very comical moment.
We've done a couple of commercials for HMT, and that was one of the best.
Yeah.
I liked the Every Kiss Begins with Capo as well. That was another classic piece of marketing that we collaborated
Every
on.
kiss begins with capo. Wait, which one are we starting with?
I don't think my guitar's turned on yet.
You call him out, boss.
Let me know when you're ready. You good, Ron? Okay.
Michel, ma belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. Michel, ma belle, these are words that go together well, my Michel. I love you, I love you, I love you. That's all I want to say. Until I find a way, I will say the only words I know that you understand. Michel, ma belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. I will say the only words I know that you understand, my Michel. Michel, ma belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. Michel, ma belle, these are words that go together well, my Michel. I will say the only words I know that you understand, my Michel.
Here's another familiar tune for y'all.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. Now I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Solo. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. Now I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Hey.
Thanks.
Haven't played together in 2 months, not bad.
Like that sound. Yeah, it's good. Percussive. All right. So, Joey, you're up next. No cajon tonight. Sometimes Joey travels with cajon. Oh, it's over there. Later. All right. I love it when Joey shows up to this because he can sit in with most players, loves to do it. And sometimes, as tonight, he'll play guitar. Other nights, he'll play cajon. Some nights, he'll do all of the above. But whenever he's here, not putting any pressure on you, Joey, but he stays later and helps us tear this down. And it's greatly appreciated. So thank you.
Dave,
Joey.
I love you too.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Thanks
Take it
for
away,
hosting
Joey
this.
Jenkins.
I want to give a shout out to Dave, who facilitates this event. One of the few, not one of the many, one of the few people facilitating this event. And also on that note, thank you, Rowan. Stepping in, stepping up. Some of you know, some of you may not know. Normally it's Rob. He runs a lot of open mics. Rowan is the man. Because Rob, well, not because Rob couldn't be here, but thank you, Rowan. Thank you. This wouldn't be happening without you, man. And thank you again as well for playing percussion behind me, man. Yeah, I do want. This doesn't happen normally. I'm excited. McKinley, that was really impressive. Great set. I'm going to take back some of the thunder that you stole, because I have a song about aliens as well. Does this sound okay? I don't. It's all the way up. Cool. Guys, Rowan also is going to hopefully probably take a look at this guitar because it's been a little bit out of whack. You guys, imagine that I'm a Martian. Imagine that I've come here with a message for you. A message out of love. A message out of necessity. Okay, everything I say from that perspective. Here we go. I come from a world many light years closer than you might expect. Lived over 3,000 years, so I'm excited to hit puberty. The mission to learn more about you, well, I chose to accept. So many mysteries surround you, your old ways are still new to me. I've watched you explore and ignore and enjoy and destroy life. Learned that your appetite for change is both meager and insatiable. My people failed to adapt and went extinct, but we adored life, no matter how it thrived. So allow me to offer some advice. I hope you can embrace it all. The story of my people. We were great, we were meek, we defended any weakness with a kindness and intent to preserve the innocent. We had everything we needed, every victor still conceded. Those defeated served a purpose that is valued more than service. There were bigger ones and bolder ones, more steady at the shoulder ones. The weaker ones were speaker ones who never felt the need for guns. There were faster ones and slower ones, but none that we called lower ones. And the wiser ones surprised us all the time, and we loved it. The greater ones debated all our fates, but refused to be humble. And their lessers felt the pressure when they stumbled. But I've got some questions for you. Do you ever look up? Do you ever look down? Do you ever realize that deciding you're self-actualized implies that you're a clown? Why is your sky blue? And why don't I have one too? In 12,000 years when you've evolved and I've grown ears, I hope you get this message. You heard this song before? A couple times, right? I love being able to get on stage with my friends and just kind of groove, man. I don't get percussion behind my music often. You guys don't know this, Rowan and I are both the percussionists in Rob's band. This is actually hella rad. I knew distant ones I missed and ones I never should have kissed, and when I learned enough to say it, I was only celebrated. There were many we called others who we knew as well as brothers. The only difference or division was that of the mathematicians. There were darker ones and lighter ones, ones who liked to work instead of play. There were dimmer ones and brighter ones, and I think that even you have met the grays. ancient ones. The ancient ones were patient ones, regarded and placated by their minions. And the newer ones grew fewer once they started growing strong in their opinions. But I've got some questions for you. Have you counted the stars? And where did you get the name Mars? Is there some kind of deeper purpose to your nervous circuitry beyond electric charge? What is a misanthrope? Why don't you make better use of the gyroscope? How do you destroy your own history and then forget your God? I hope you get this message. It might be hard to hear. I don't just want your ear. I want to save your soul. It might be hard to hear, but I've lost so much, so dear, that could have been saved. Please try to listen and not just be told. We were lovers, we were fighters, we were all of us great writers. We were lighters of the fires that excited and inspired. No one's love was unrequited, and there were none left uninvited. When our voices rose in choirs, praising those upon the pyres, we believed in what would strengthen, what could deepen, what could lengthen the short time given everyone. 81 millennium, we encouraged introspection, and we even made exceptions that it's okay to be selfish, but in the end it didn't help us. Like a dream, my people's spirit still lives on in me, so please accept our warning. Like a dream, I hope you don't forget our meeting in the morning. Thank you. Woo. Thank you, Rowan. That was great, man. Great listening. Yeah, it does. I didn't warn you at all. It totally changes time signature and gets real quiet. You did great. You did great. Thank you. I got another song. You want to stick around? This was falling apart a little bit, but thank you. You helped me recover even mid-song. This is an angry song. One day, I'm gonna stop breathing, but I'm not gonna feed into hate while my heart keeps beating. One way or another, everyone's leaving. There's not much to read into here, so I won't repeat it. Thank you, Dave. They say you've got to keeping on, treasure the meek, be strong. Anyone could be Jesus, but I'd say that you are the one case where that's wrong. You seek out pain like a song, and it's all you believe in. So one day, when you go off the deep end, well, I hope you find what you seek, and I hope you receive it. I pray you never get beat at your own game, never quite defeated. Hang on like Prometheus, Everybody lies, not everybody tries as hard as you did. Very nice. Don't you realize all the ways you lose when you win? The night could not disguise the light in your eyes when you said, look me in my eyes, I hope you die full of regret. I may shuffle off sooner than you'd like, so if I'm not stronger than a knife, well, you know the reason. But can I say, whenever that time passes, I hope you stare into my ashes and never stop bleeding. Everybody lies, but not everybody tries as hard as you did. Don't you realize all the ways you lose when you win? Night could not disguise the light in your eyes when you said, look me in my eyes, I hope you die full of regret. Couldn't you just not have said it? Well, couldn't you just not have said it? Couldn't you just not have said it? Well, couldn't you just not have said it? 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 Everybody lies, but not everybody tries as hard as you did. Don't you realize all the ways you lose when you win? The night could not disguise the light in your eyes when you said, look me in my eyes, I hope you die full of regret. You said, look me in my eyes, I hope you die full of regret. Well, I hope you die full of regret. That feels good, man. That feels good. Thank you. Hey, cool. Thanks. That feels great to have
Joey
somebody
Jenkins,
play
y'all.
on some of my music.
Yeah, I don't often get to play percussion for Joey, so it was a rare treat. All right, so we have reached the end of the list, but I think we're going to circle back. So if anybody has an extra song they would like to do, we can do. So we want to start back at the beginning. So Steve, do you have a song you want to do? Here or here? Which one do you want? This one? All right. Let me just get it clean. Yes.
Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find better place to play? You said that you'd never been all the things you say, so they fade away. a revolution from my bed. As you said, the brains I had went to my head. Step inside the summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. You ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. So slides away. Don't look back in anger. Heard you say, take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's night or day. Please don't put your life in my hand. Rock and roll man, throw it all away. So I started a revolution from my bed. She said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Sit up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. Well, you ain't ever. So slides away. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. So slides away. Don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say. At least not today.
Another hand for Stephen Hunt. And next up we have Jules Bland coming back to the stage.
My bones. Oh. Okay. Well, this is for Dave, because he mentioned that he liked it, and I am nothing if not a whore. I mean, someone who is willing to please. I mean, essentially,
It's the oldest profession, and that is what I do. I turn tricks for money. It's just they're, SFW tricks. All right. This is from a thing I'm working on that I've been working on forever. Yay! Before Marvel had their multiverse and DC had their multiverse on film, I was working on this. So TM. Disregard all the decades of comics that precipitated all this stuff. Y'all excited for Hawkeye? 3 a.m. I'll be there. Yeah, exactly. Clint Barton going on. I hope he's, I don't know if anybody's read that My Life as a Weapon run, but it's really good. What's his name? Matt Fraction wrote it. Great stuff. Matt Fraction and, what's his name? Jason Aaron. Those are two of like the best, I think, comic book writers right now. They both did a run on Doctor Strange. That was pretty great. All right. This is one half of a conversation. It's a very British conversation. Been giving it a lot of thought. The history we forget. Found out I'm at a loss for what to do, but rifle through regret. Gotta say it's a bit of a toss-up. Hedge your bets. Sometimes we break. Sometimes that makes us whole. Life is a boundless journey. Still we cling to the dotted line. Paralyzed cause we're in a hurry, yet afraid to leave the past behind. We can spend our lives on worry or save ourselves some time. All your rage is worth its weight in gold. And I know that it's not what you wanna hear. It's exactly as you fear. Time's not on your side. Life will pass you by. Time's not on your side. Doesn't mean we shouldn't try. If life is really what we make it, well, it's up to us to choose. I understand we can get impatient, waiting in line to lose. There's a lesson in our mistakes, kid, take it from me. You could use a little pain to weigh it down and keep your feet on solid ground. We always think we'll have more time. Oh, until it all runs out. Maybe we meet up at the exit sign and reconnect somehow. Maybe it culminates in fire raining down. I could tell you what you want to know, but gotta go, goodbye for now. I know you didn't ask for this at all, and I know it's not your fault. Time's not on your side. Life will pass you by. Time's
Okay, and then a bunch of space bull
Stuff.
happens. Bunch of space bull stuff. All right. Yippee-ki-yay, melon farmer.
Another hand for my man, Jules Bland.
Ah, so many hands.
Give us a minute while we reset, and we'll get Kate Buckholt up.
Too many hands, too many hands. Microphone. All right.
All right, dear listeners, time for Kate Buckholt.
Thank you. I don't have the paper for this one, so hopefully. But this is called What Is Love. Grounded enough to fly. If I'm not leading, I'm getting eaten like apples of Eden. Then offer resolve, voices of reason, self-doubt. When I heard too much, maybe came out like the little spider that climbed the downspout, all grown into this tarantula in a torrential downpour. Her web grows more and more until it's torn from her. Reminds me of this feeling in my chest, the size of the one I had when I last left him. But it's like the quake of a misstep when you take the last stare, but it's not there. Something's veered here. I can sit in the center of my bed as I am all night and on, with this question in my head, and sense that something went wrong, that it wasn't sudden but strong. My blood was pumping, but my heart wasn't long. For the moment I held on. What is love? I know what it's not, but what is love? I was both completely in my body, meanwhile on another planet. Granted, some parts are planted and planned it that the next time speech is ready to be candid, but damn it, I'm empty-handed after I didn't unhand him, so now I'm ranting. I can't placate. Kate is me and I'm antsy. Last week's innocence, in a sense, is leaving me. Sometimes I inform of needs, yet I don't leave room for support of me. But this feels different as it slips from me. Like that big energy was an aberration which is aborting me. I don't belong to it, I helped create it, maybe too ornately. When you look at the time, I'm so patient until I know it made me mine. Then I destruct by design when I see the face of what I may never find. What is love? I know what it's not, but what is love? Don't polish me with a silver tongue. Don't swallow me in the spirit of fun. Come from truth, it has to be love. We both have to know why, the because. What is love? I have yet to discover or read the hands I'll hold forever, no matter whether, because storms will come and pass. The sun will last while life runs fast. You don't reap what you don't sow. You don't know what you don't know. I learn quick but go slow. So you let me down. You finally see you can't keep me. Your voice speaks silence now. A sound now resonating deep in me. So I retire but I can't sleep. I can't let go so easily. I'm not yet beyond, though I was underneath. I'm still on fire, still trying to believe it, and you're way past crying me to sleep. What is love? I know what it's not, but what is love? I know what it's not, but what is love? Thank you.
Check, check. There we go. All right. Another catastrophe narrowly averted. So while they're getting ready, I want to thank Kate for coming up again. And you can catch Kate at the Scissor and Comb in Tacoma Park, and she will recite a lot of what she did just now in your ear while she's giving you one of the best haircuts you've ever gotten.
That sounds rad.
For example, my hair, I said, Kate, I need a real natural gray look. And she took care of me. I mean, look at this. It's amazing work. So, look. You guys ready? Ready? You ready?
If I could get some keys.
Request for more guitar? Okay. All right. So this is Justin, his new piano accompanist.
Let's go for it. Okay.
How was I to know that this was always only just a little game to you? All the time I felt you gave your heart, you thought that I would do the same for you. Tell the truth, I think I should have seen it coming from a mile away. When the words you say are, baby, I'm a fool who thinks it's cool to fall in love. If I gave a thought to fascination, I would know it wasn't right to care. Logic doesn't seem to mind that I am fascinated by the love affair. Still, my heart could benefit from a little tenderness from time to time. But never mind, 'cause baby, I'm a fool who thinks it's cool to fall in love. And a solo for Mr. Heath once more. I should hold on just a moment and be sure it's not for vanity. Look me in the eye and tell me love is never based upon insanity. Hear the way my heart is beating, hurry up, the moment's fleeting. Kiss me now, don't ask me how, 'cause baby I'm a fool who thinks it's cool to fall. Baby I'm a fool who thinks it's cool to fall. Baby I'm a fool who just fell in love with you.
All right, that was cool. I love that song. That's Melody Gardot. It sounds as old as jazz or something, but it's really not that old.
Another hand for Justin Heath featuring McKinley Corbly, excuse me. Joey. And then we're going to have Joey Jenkins close out the evening for us.
That is the issue. It's way too down. Oh, you know what I should have done last time? The thing that people who play guitar know how to do. Alrighty. Whoa. It almost feels like special treatment. Yep. Okay, thank you. This is a. Ooh. Okay. Cool. There we go. This is a another original song. Go in peace, go in lights. Everybody who stuck around for till the end of the nights. This is a song that yesterday I said is a happy song, and you know what? I wasn't lying. I wake up to a sound so unnerving, a silence reserved for the words I have yet to speak. And I find it somehow reassuring. The more that I know, I don't know, the more I can think. All that I do keeps me turning like dust in the wind. Can I trust what begins when this ends? But when I see you, I'm not worried, 'cause being unsure leads to purpose, like feeling nervous leads to more than friends. But I don't know if when you look at me, my heartbeat is easy to see. But your eyes show pages of fantasy waiting for me to make come true. Some people walk with a sense of direction, taking each step like they know what their next will be. But they don't, and I know, 'cause I do the same. It's a shame that our pride doesn't question, but you make me stop like I found my reflection in the glass of each building I pass unexpectedly. And you talk like uncertainty rests in the words, even when you're sure, and it brings out the best in me. But you don't know what it means to me when you say you wanna hold my hand. No, you have no idea how it gets to me. That's okay, 'cause I don't understand how so much grows from such simple seeds when we make the best of every chance so the wind can blow and the sun may sleep. But some days we still wonder, what are the right things, and why does the time it takes to figure it out escape us just like thunder runs from lightning when they're one and the same? One's just the sound and the other's between. Your laughter and the pounding in my head when what I said wins what I mean is how your energy goes back and forth. That vibration is something that I need to feel alive. You spin in spirals and my chest starts resonating. I can't breathe. And I can't slow time or pull down the sky for you with my hands. No, I feel so much like a boy, yet stronger than any man. So even though it's been said before, here it comes again. I can't come close to knowing anything for sure, but with you, sometimes I understand. Thank you. And thank you especially Rowan and Dave. I feel like me moving around made it a little bit difficult, but I appreciate you guys. I think it was mostly audible. Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Or else. Or, as that's a threat. I sure do. I sure do. Yeah, Silence Echoes is the name that I publish my stuff under. Silence, the way that it's spelled, echoes with a Z at the end. Thank you for asking. Instead of the S, yeah, at the end, at the very end, at the tail end.
Thank you again to Joey Jenkins for closing out the night. Thank you again to MLEMON for being our feature this evening. And thank you all for tuning in, and thank you all for coming. Y'all have a good night.